collectibles have always had a home in the gaming industry. For years, you've been able to get your hands on collectible statues, action figures, wall art, memorabilia, all that kind of stuff. In the gaming industry, because it's so unique, you can get your hands on vehicle replicas. Like in the Mass Effect series, you can get copies of, I can't think what the name of it, the Normandy, that was it, the Normandy. Everything into that sort of effect has been able to find itself comfortably in the collectibles market, and I'm no stranger to video game collectibles. Perfect case in point was the video we did a couple of weeks back with the Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition. But it goes a bit deeper than that. So part of that for me is a gimmick, a working pair of night vision goggles. It's something that you can get your hands on that you've never really experienced before, and it's a unique piece to add to your collection. For me, there's a deeper end though. There's something where you can get yourself some really hands-on and some really franchise-specific collectible items. Perfect case in point is the Fallout series. Fallout lends itself impeccably well to the collectibles market. You can get your hands on statues, action figures, replicas of 150 different things, the weapons, parts of the vehicles, and there's a constant push. Every so often there's a new wave of releases and new things you can get your hands on from the Fallout franchise, and one of my absolute favourites is this, the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition. This was a UK Collector's Edition version, and there are only 8,950 of these available at time of release. This number is 1,675. It's a treasured possession of mine. I absolutely love this piece. They knew what they were doing when they released this. As with most Fallouts, you get a collector's edition. There's something pretty franchise relevant that Fallout fans are going to love. Even Fallout 76, which I don't mind in all fairness. But New Vegas had that special prowess. This was a seriously desirable item. And even now, it's desirable. People are still buying and selling these on eBay and on the second-hand market. Pricing's all over the place. It can be anything from £30 all the way up to £200. I know some of those are asking prices and will never sell in a million years at that price. Amazon at the moment have got one on sale for £399. You're not selling that. Nope. This is my copy. It's still boxed. It's not sealed, but it's still boxed. It's a tricky one on how to set this out if you were to display it, and you'll see what I mean if you've never seen one of these before when I unbox it. But this is me sharing with you one of my favourite collectible items in terms of gaming. And this is it. This is what we're looking at. Even from the outset, you can see by looking at this case, there's something special about it. For one, it's about 15 times the size of a normal DVD case. This is obviously the Xbox 360 version. There's the sticker of authenticity to tell you its rarity. And on the back side, this is what you get inside of there. Props to them for the presentation in terms of the casing and the boxes. So you get a caravan card, which is basically a deck of cards designed to play Caravan, which is the in-game sort of side, like Gwent from The Witcher. It's a card game specifically set in that universe of the game. Lucky 38 Platinum chip, which is obviously one of the main items of the main game. A making of DVD, the game itself, some Lucky 7 poker chips, and a hardcover graphic novel called All Roads. So in terms of your collectibles, there's some really nice and also really relevant collectibles. Inside of the box, when we get it open, slide this out. So history repeats itself, but if you take the sleeve off, obviously that's much more straightforward. This is an aged looking box. It's got a sort of like a leather textured effect to it. I don't think it is actual leather, I can virtually guarantee it's not, but it looks old, it looks aged. It looks like it's been around for 250 years, like most of the stuff you find in Fallout. Nice little details like the collector's edition put there, and on the other side. And that's the box. But even down to the packaging, they've gone the extra mile. I absolutely love this piece. It's awesome, and especially if you're a fan of the franchise, you can't get enough of Fallout collectibles. So there's the hardcover graphic novel. The contents are in almost perfect condition, and there you go. It's a book, a graphic novel. Look, there's Benny, that goes through events that happen around the New Vegas main storyline. Further down in the box, the lucky 38 platinum chip. Look at that. Detailing. The detailing is very precise. Set it like a roulette table. There's your marker. 7. Even down to that, the marker being on the 7. It's really heavy as well. The weight of this coin adds a lot of substance to it. This is a very important part of the game. It's very important. So this is a perfect piece to accompany a collector's edition, but the weight of it and the balance, it just adds a whole new level to the piece. Obviously you've got the game still sealed. It's the only copy of Fallout out of the whole Fallout universe I own that's still sealed, and that's because I've got about 3 different copies of Fallout New Vegas. Obviously the best one to get is the Game of the Year edition. If you haven't played Fallout New Vegas and you haven't had any sort of exposure to the Fallout franchise, whether you're a PC gamer, you've got an Xbox or a PlayStation, I'm fairly confident whether it's through Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Now, you can play Fallout New Vegas. You possibly could buy it from one of the stores, and I know you can get it on Steam. So, and it's very, very well priced on Steam. You can get the Ultimate Edition, which includes all of the DLC and the collectibles for, I think it's less than 15 quid. And for the amount of hours you will get in playtime, as far as Fallout New Vegas goes, £15 is an absolute bargain. You could clear 200 hours on Fallout New Vegas and still find something new. A big selling point of the Fallout franchise on that note is the fact that it is one of those games where you can play and feel like you've experienced it to the best it can be experienced, and in your next playthrough something happens or you find something you didn't even know existed. There's plenty of Fallout fans who can vouch for that 100%. Also, poker chips. They're all marked up differently. So this one is from the Ultralux, and we all know what the gang at the Ultralux like doing. If you don't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You got an Ultralux chip. You have this. What is that? What is that? Bison Steve. Next one, Tops. If you're playing the main story on Fallout New Vegas, you will always go to Tops. And again, they've got a very sort of weathered effect to them. I can tell you right now, this is mint condition, but the weathered effect makes it look old. A chip from Gamora, with the Gamora symbol. The Atomic Wrangler. It's one of the side casinos. And then the Silver Rush. How cool is that? You get sets of chips from each of the casinos. There's the making of DVD. Some interesting stuff in there. it's good to look into the minds of people who create these amazing worlds that we get to spend our time in on the games. And then finally, and these are still sealed, Vault 21 playing cards. Sorry, I didn't show you the first one. That's from Vault 21. Sorry, I had a blank moment then. That's a pack sheet from Vault 21. And then Vault 21 playing cards. Still sealed. I'm keeping a lot of them sealed because I'm not entirely sure what I should do with them. Yeah, when you're looking at your collector's editions and seeing what's coming out nowadays, this is a contender for one of the best, 100%. It is a contender for one of the best collector's editions, in my eyes. And there's plenty of Fallout fans that will agree with that. But this is a hard one to display, as you can see, because you've got 8 ships, a set of playing cards, a book, and a making of a DVD. So being prepared to display it and let obviously deteriorate from light and dust and the usual stuff when you display collectibles, it's got to be displayed properly. It's got to have an impact in my eyes. It's not just about sticking it on a shelf or on a wall somewhere or something like that and then just, yeah, I need to sort of figure out a good way of displaying it. But that's it. That is one of my favourite gaming collector's editions, Fallout New Vegas. If you haven't played the game and you're here somehow, play it. You will find a bargain. You'll be able to get your hands on it. You will find a bargain and you will enjoy yourself. The whole Fallout concept is a post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear war sort of life, and it's survival, mutations, generally the worst people. The worst bad guys in the game are human. And there's a lot of moral choices that you have to make. You have to decide people's fates. You have to decide your own fate. I love Fallout. It's making me want to play it now. But this is it. This is the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition. There's not a lot of these about anymore, and I wanted to share it. This was all about being a blog and a diary and showing off these kind of stuff, and this is one of my favourite pieces. Back to normal next week. So Monday we are doing a special edition Blu-ray. It's not a steelbook, but it might as well be. I couldn't say no to buying this when I saw the pre-orders released, and it's a franchise of manufacturer I haven't been exposed to yet. This is my first one of theirs, and so far very impressed. But it's an unboxing that's coming tomorrow night, Monday night, and then later on in the week we could go one of two ways, because the Empire Strikes Back 4K steelbook is due to be delivered to me next week. So if that comes, we obviously have to unbox that. If not, I'm going to pick something else from the gaming or movie universe collectible wise to go through. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, turn on your notifications. Most importantly, give me a comment, tell me about your collectibles. I want to hear about other people's collections. What's your favourite gaming franchise collectible? I'm going to be running another giveaway from Tuesday. I will launch another giveaway for the month of August. The lucky winner has received his Doctor Strange Q-Fig. He's going to send me some pictures that will go up on my Instagram. After that, we will be looking at August's giveaway, which is going to be of a similar sort of vein, but again, it's free and I'll even pay your postage. If you follow me on Instagram, my username is Odinson Ant, same as the channel. Give me a find. I'm uploading more or less every day. Sometimes I don't. That's going to be where the main information on the giveaway will be. I may launch a YouTube only giveaway. See if we can get some more subscribers. But yeah, that's it.